2005 on a 55 Subaru Impreza WRX. Blow by this one. It's the 2-litre turbo 5-speed manual. Got a lovely history file with this one. Proved that the timing belt was done 2,000 miles ago or thereabouts. It's also got the certificate for the Pro Drive. The Pro Drive package on this upgrade, which is the exhaust, different intercooler pipes and a slight remap. So we've got the certificate for that, which is nice to see. It's got some subtle upgrades. You can see we've got some aftermarket triple, I think they're XXR alloys, some upgraded suspension, full STI interior door cards and steering wheel, and a genuine STI rear spoiler as well. Clearly been well looked after. Like I say, plenty of stamps in the boot there with the timing belt done. And that Pro Drive certificate as well, which is really nice to see, with loads of invoices as well. Clearly been looked after this one. So bodywork wise, we're going to start off with the bonnet, work our way around the car onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine start up. It's got a turbo timer in there, which I'll show you. I was trying to stick the camera underneath as well, because the apparently it's just been all cleaned off and undersealed underneath, all colour coded, the same as the top as well. So I will try and show you that as well. So bodywork wise, we'll start off the bonnet, lovely and straight up the middle of the bonnet. No big stone chips across there, no nasty marks, all nice and flat on the paint side of things. The odd little stone chip here and there, which is to be expected. There's a few down the front edge of the bonnet there, which is to be expected. No paint flake around the bonnet scoop there, no issues with that at all. All nice and shiny, all nice and silver as well. Silvery grey this one. As we come down the left hand side, the lights are crystal clear, no cracks in there. Bumper's nice and tight to the body. We've got no scuffs or scrapes at all on the bumper there. A few little stone chips across the front edge, all nice and tidy across the grille. You can see those dual horns there, nice lower grille there, and a lower splitter as well. Again, a few stone chips across the front, but that's all. Right hand side again, crystal clear on the bumper, no scuffs or scrapes in the headlights, crack free, lovely and fresh on the headlight there. As we come up the driver's wing, lovely and tidy up the driver's wing there, no rust coming through at all, lovely and straight down the lower half, no corrosion there, lovely and fresh across the driver's wing. Not a little stone chip on the wing itself. Lovely aftermarket alloys all the way around, with proxies all the way around as well. There's also a receipt there. I've been informed that it's had a brake upgrade as well, so the receipt's all there, all the paperwork's there to prove that as well. Nice upgraded disc pads all the way around. So we come down the driver's door, lower half, no corrosion there, no nasty marks at all. Not a little stone chip, no heavy scratching around the handle or around the door anywhere. Lovely and fresh down there. The lower side skid fits nice and tight against the body, and again, no nastiness there. The odd very, very light scratches where you've been getting in and out, but that's all. Fitting nice and tight again to the body. We'll jump up onto the roof now. We'll have a good look across the roof there. No big dings or dents. A few little stone chips, if you're being really harsh, across the bonnet there. Across the roof, sorry, get my words out. Apart from that, all nice and tidy, lovely and flat on the paint side of things. Windows are all nice and clear as well. No heavy scratching on the windows there. As we come down the back edge of the door, no chips out of that. On the back edge of the door and across the lower half of the driver's rear, no corrosion there at all. Lovely and straight down that right hand side. Two slight little scratches there. I think they're in the paint a little bit. Not noticeable, but that's how harsh you've got to be. And lovely and straight down that driver's rear door. Onto the rear arch, we've got two little stone chips there, a few little stone chips at the front, but no corrosion coming through on the paint side of things again. Lovely and fresh around that whole arch there. You can see that there, lovely and tidy around there. Down the lower half. Again, a nice unmarked satin gold wheel on the back. Wheels don't have any curbing on that, and see either. All nice and tidy. No heavy scratching around the fuel filler cap. You'll see we've got this aftermarket little diffuser on the back, which is quite nice as well on the back of the roof. We come down onto the rear light again, crystal clear on the back. No marks at all on that bumper corner. Lovely little sort of canards all the way around on all four corners. Lovely and fresh. As you come across the back bumper, there's no marks, no heavy scratching at all. And again, crystal clear on the left hand side. You can see that Pro Drive exhaust there. I will try and stick the camera underneath so you can have a good look at that there. Like I say, I've been informed that it's all been done. There was a few advisories on the last MOT, so it was all cleaned off and undersealed. All colour coded as well, lovely and clean and tidy on the back bumper. A little bit of a mark just there by the number plate on the inside lip. No heavy scratching again in the boot aperture there where the stuff gets put in the boot. Lovely and fresh across there. Lovely and tidy again on the left hand side rear tail light, and again I've been told a genuine STI. Spoiler on the back, got a tiny little bit just under the boot lid there, but again not noticeable at all, no dings or dents, and that lovely and straight on the rear. So come round the left hand side, again bumper fits nice and tight, and around that wheel arch we've got no rust coming through on the paint side of things. Once again lovely and fresh on the bodywork, no problems at all with that there. All nice and tidy down that rear quarter, no dings, no dents, no nasty scratching at all. Have a look at the roof from the left hand side as well. Back down that passenger rear door, no heavy marking around the handle, no chips at all out the back edge of the door. Lovely and fresh across the lower half, no rust anywhere at all there across the lower half, and lovely and tidy up that passenger door. A little bit of a stone chip here on the passenger door there. That's sort of how harsh it's going to be. It's to be expected though. Down the lower half of the passenger front door, again lovely and tidy, no corrosion, no heavy scratching around the handle, no cracks to the wing mirror caps at all, lovely and fresh on the passenger door. And again, body kit nice and tidy to the lower half there. Across the lower half of the front wing and around, again, no corrosion coming through at all on that front wing. Lovely and fresh down there with your stone guard line, and a slight stone guard line on the door. It's all factory on the door there. Lovely and tidy again down that whole left hand side. Looks to be one colour as well, which is nice. Like I say, a really good history file with this one. It's clearly been looked after. I'd like to know how much a genuine STI spoiler is in interior. It's probably a lot of money there. Right, door card itself's lovely and tidy. No heavy weight at the grab handle, no rips or tears at all to the door card. WRX mats protecting the carpet underneath, nice and tidy in there. The driver's seat itself, comfiest bucket seat known to a factory car in my opinion. Lovely and tidy down the driver's seat. A little bit of wear at the bolster there, but no rips or tears at all. The insert swab's all nice and tidy. The STI logo is all nice and bright as well. Across the top of the dashboard, lovely and tidy, no rips or tears. You've got some pods there with the boost gauge on and bits and pieces, lovely and fresh as you come down the centre console. You can see that HKS turbo timer there. I think it does a minute or 30 seconds is what I've seen on it. You've got your double DIN Sony head unit with the Bluetooth and the STI gear stick, all lovely and tidy on the plastics there, no problems at all with that. Lovely steering wheel showing minimal wear on the wheel. Headlining's lovely, clean and tidy as well, no rips, no tears. No cigarette burns or anything like that. Onto the left-hand side, right-hand side, sorry, rear door. Again, lovely and tidy on the door card. We've got two little marks in the window tint there, but lovely and tidy on the door card, and the rear seat showing minimal wear. No rips or tears, no wear to the bolsters. Lovely and straight and tidy, and lovely and clean on the backs of the seats from the driver's side. And again, headlighting, lovely, clean and tidy there. It's the factory mobiliser as well, so you've got to blip it once, then twice to open it, which we'll show you in a minute. Boot carpet's lovely and clean. It opens from the inside the car. The lever works nicely. All lovely and tidy in the boot carpet there. I'm going to lift this up here. We'll have a look at the boot floor and the spare wheel. Space saver spare wheel and the boot floor there. Again, nice and tidy and presentable in there. Onto the passenger rear. Again, nice and tidy on the door card there. No rips or tears on the door card, the cloth side of things. A tiny little mark to the plastic. Lovely and clean and tidy on the rear seats. No rips or tears there, or nasty marking to the inserts. And then the passenger front. Again, nice and clean and tidy on the door card. No complaints. Nice black carpet set. As we go up the seat there and down the bolster. Minimal wear once again to the bolster. And no nastiness on the insert swab, nice and bright on the STI logo. I will just quickly try and stick the camera underneath so you can have a look at that. We'll go around the other side as well. Quickly nip round the other side and show you from that side. And then we'll go on to the engine bay and have a look in there. Got an STI top mount intercooler on it as well. Camera's sort of do as best as I can on the floor there. Onto the engine bay now. See, we've got some coilover adjustable suspension there, strut brace, your STI top mount intercooler, turbo smart dump valve there, blow off valve, some blue hoses, all nice and tidy in there. Nice little gold screws. Attention to detail is good on this one. James is going to fire it into life for us. Firing straight into life there. Tick over is nice and happy. No nasty noises at all from that. No nastiness at all coming out of the exhaust. Give it a little bit of a rev, James. Sounds nice. No problems at all with that. Ticking over lovely and smooth on the tick over there. Pop the bonnet back down. There you have it, the 2005 on a 55 Subaru Impreza WRX with the SCI interior, steering wheel, spoiler, clearly been looked after. Really good history file. James will detail all that with a Pro Drive certificate and the stuff like that we've got for it.